take yesterday. Your love is so good. Can't stop it. Always there to set me free.
And welcome back, sports fans, to the Schaefer Center in Waxahachie, Texas, on the campus of Southwestern Assemblies of God University. Your Lions are playing host to the UNT Dallas branch of the University of North Texas. And it is going to be a barn burner. This is actually, I'm John Cookman, your play-by-play host, and in this game I have head coach of the women's team, Coach Michael Sons. Coach Sons, how you feeling?
Hey, feeling pretty good. I kind of lost my voice a little bit, but I'll pull it together here for you.
98 points tonight in a big victory in the women's game. If you missed that, you missed a sensational display of shooting on both teams, but especially with the Lady Lions tonight.
It's hard to get wins. We'll take them. This conference
That was a good
is loaded.
Win. It really is. And speaking of loaded conferences, one of the best conferences in the nation in the Sooner Athletic Conference, it is never, as you had alluded to, easy to get a win. Even though SAGU is ranked 12th in the nation, number 1 in the conference, they are playing the number 7 ranked team in the conference tonight. Really, it's kind of a tie for 6th, 7th place. UNTD comes in. They're a very talented team, young team, but very talented team. And this is the start of round 2 in the round robin of the conference. Is that right?
That is correct. Round 2 starts tonight.
And so in the first meeting, your Lions have their way with this team up in Dallas. And I don't want to say it was an easy win, but it was a convincing win earlier. And you would expect that they would be able to repeat that tonight. But as we said, and we'll say it again, it's the Sooner Athletic Conference, y'all. And anything can happen. And the Lions have found it a little hard to put the ball in the hole and score a lot. So they've depended on their defense, and the defense has been stellar, really holding their opponents to less than 70 points all year, which is pretty amazing. And they just do what they got to do. Right now I'm being told we're going to throw it down to courtside for the pregame festivities, the opening prayer, the national anthem, and the starting lineups. You're watching the SAGU Sports Network.
And now, the starting lineups for UNT Dallas. At guard, senior number 0, Hashim Weston. At guard, number 1, Demarion Thornton. At guard, number 2, Larry Rusk. At guard, number 3, Vernon Johnson. And at forward, number 22, Javon Burton. Head coach is Josh Howard. And now, the starting lineups for your SAGU Lions. At guard, sophomore number 3, Noah Bowling. At guard, senior number 5, Nicholas Mason. At guard, junior number 10, Josh Kashila. At guard, senior number 13, Isaiah Bowling. And at forward, junior number 15, Tyler Kinghorn. Head coach for your SAGU Lions is Delton Dill. Assistant coaches are Emmanuel Adoy, James Sutherland, and Darian Davis.
And there you have it. The pregame festivities are all done with. And it's time for game action here in the Schaefer Center. UNT brings in a fairly large team. These guys are long, and they're going to be very quick. And we're going to see, is that going to be enough to handle the very deep bench?
It was an entertaining ball game last time they played. Very high athleticism on both sides,
And
up and down.
You would think this is Josh Howard's first year as head coach for the Trailblazers, and you would think that he's going to be able to recruit some high athletic talent as the years go on.
Yeah, that's really cool. I mean, Josh Howard, former ACC Player of the Year, Dallas Maverick. Good dude, too. Always fun to talk to.
That's an air ball. The Trailblazers start off with, getting the nervous early game jitters out of the way. Goes down to Kinghorn. Kinghorn's just got some great hands.
Yeah, he does.
And Isaiah Bowling picking up where he left off from Saturday. He had a 3 to win the game for the Lions and hits his opening three-point attempt here tonight. Little floater goes in. It's off.
Isn't the floater? It's such a tough shot.
Yeah, it is a tough shot. Very finesse. It looked good. Somehow it kicked out. And that was Demarion Thornton, number 1 for the Trailblazers. The Bowling brothers are both in, playing a little two-man game up top. Here comes Nick Mason around to the front, top of the key. He drives hard. And the veteran, Isaiah Bowling, knew that was going to be a tough shot, but got his man off his feet and drew the contact so he could get 3 easy ones.
Super high IQ. Ray Allen-esque.
Yeah. Well, and this guy just knows how to win. He's a winner. And he misses his first. He can hit the tough, 25-footer.
You put that play-by-play jinx on him.
He misses his first 2 of the 3. Normally, Isaiah Bowling comes in shooting 64%. So he's not proven himself to be a lights-out free throw shooter, but he is a clutch shooter nonetheless. Noah Bowling, his younger brother, providing defense up top. Getting his first start since he had the bad ankle sprain.
Yeah, he's still probably not 100%, but they really need his energy. His 90% is really good.
Yeah, and his experience. That's very nice. Oh, the refs are going to rule that off. Say Mason somehow ring him up for the charge. We didn't see the whole play on that, but I don't know, Coach. That's just two bodies, playing against each other right there. That wasn't a charge.
No, tough call.
Kinghorn with the rebound. Isaiah Bowling. Oh, one of the few mistakes you will see him make. Oh, that's a great bounce pass and a great finish by Vernon Johnson. Not a good entry pass by Isaiah Bowling. Oh,
they can shoot the ball now.
Yeah, that was a really good look by Javon Burton. That mid-range jumper from the side. And Burton comes up with a steal on Kinghorn. Coach Dill's going to have to talk about this one over on the sideline. Demarion Thornton jacks up a long-range three, and it's nothing but the bottom of the net.
This men's conference, the side over here with the men, it is super competitive. I think UNTD's sitting right there in the middle with 4 wins, and I mean it's tough any night. To get one to go your way.
Well, you saw in the standings, they were tied. They sit at 7, but really it's a 3-way tie for, I think, 6th place. And a win tonight would go a long way, moving them up in the standings. And if you did not hear how we broke the news, the earth-shattering breaking news for the Sooner Athletic Conference, which came out yesterday, all teams are in postseason. So the first 4 teams will get a bye. Then 5, 6, 7, and 8 get to host the first round of the tournament. That was a travel, not called. And unfortunately for the Trailblazers, Larry Rusk rushing over to play a little defense on Noah Bowling, gets rung up with the foul.
That's an exciting format for all the teams.
It really is, yeah. Now all the teams get in. It used to be just the top 8. Now it's all 12.
I'm curious if that's a 1-year COVID-related decision or if it'll be that way going forward.
Yeah, we don't know that. That was not included in our info packet. But we do know that this year, 12 teams will play in the Sooner Athletic Conference tournament.
That's exciting for my young group.
And Josh Kashila, when he's on, man, you better watch out. He can burn the house down real quick with the 3-point shot.
Yeah, former member of the Angola Olympic team, I'm told.
Short from 3. Kashila gets the rebound.
He's a big piece of this postseason run here.
Yeah, and when they score a lot, he's a big piece of posting big numbers. Oh, that's a beautiful, beautiful move. But somehow the Trailblazers get their hand in there. Oh, no, he just dribbles it off his foot. Alaric Hall in now, and Joel Polius come in for Noah Bowling and Tyler Kinghorn.
Polius is adjusting well to this off-the-bench role.
Polius, no, that's Nick Mason, pins it on the glass. He gets up with such ease. Alaric Hall does not give the big man an easy pass to handle, although I'm not going to let Polius off the hook with that. He should have had it, but Hall's got to do a little better job delivering the pass.
When you're playing catch in the backyard with your dad, what does your dad say? If you can touch it, you can catch it.
That's right. That's an old football adage, but it definitely goes, I think, for all sports. Weston with a long shot just off the front. Nate Bailey in for the Lions. Nice seal off.
Yeah, I thought that might should have been an and one.
Could have easily been, maybe later in the game, you get that. Nice take by Kashila. That's a clean look from the side. Tough shot. Knocked down by Vernon Johnson.
Strong mid-range game.
A lot of banging going on in the paint. Referees let it go. Bailey bails out of his shot. Bailey back to Kashila, to Isaiah Bowling. In the middle, Bowling penetrates, takes it to, actually leaves it up in the air to Polius. Makes that look easy.
That was nice.
That was beautiful. Long range, no good. That was Demarion Thornton. Uh-oh. Polius.
That was a bad sequence for UNTD.
Polius making it look extremely easy, which he has a tendency to do in an NBA body playing amongst NAIA athletes.
Super great kid, too.
He is. As good a player as he is, he's 10 times that as just a human being. Really nice guy.
He came to me and said, Coach, I think I'd like to share something with your team. And so, we made room for that. He came into one of our practices and he delivered like a super motivational speech to them. It was awesome.
Wow, man, what great leadership Coach Dill is recruiting and instilling in these young men. It's a lot of fun to watch them grow up right before your eyes. Got a new player to the Lions on the court team, and that is Keenan Gooden. Alaric Hall with that fantastic defense. Wow. Oh, forced him into a bad shot. Nate Bailey comes away with it, though. Hall chases it down. Has Gooden on his left. Bailey on his right. Bailey! From the top. You don't want to get him going. He eats up really quick and can really stay on fire. He's not one of those guys that are super streaky. Once he finds it, it is hard to put that fire out. Oh, here comes Polius with a read, a steal. And everybody in the gym was waiting. Polius is the kind of guy that can rise up and not only dunk it, but he can break backboards.
And at the end of that, you got to see that Keenan Gooden.
Yeah, Keenan Gooden. It's funny because Polius can just put his head over the rim, but it feels like Gooden can actually put his waist in the rim. He gets up so stinking high.
He could probably go win long jump for our track team. I mean, he takes off from way out.
Defense is good by the Lions. That's going to stay with the Trailblazers. Wide open from almost the corner. That almost went in twice. Once at the hand of a Lion, and the other it's a hand of a Trailblazer, and still no bucket.
Still only a 6-point game.
Gooden over to Bailey. Larry Hall, smallest man on the court, puts a dime on the floor to Nick Mason, and Mason just reaches up and drops it in. And they're going to say a Larry call. Too much pushing. That's going to be the Lions' second team foul. Larry Hall's first. Rusk trying to make something happen. Goes across court. Off the back of the rim. That's an off shot by Vaughn. But they're going to get I believe that might be Donovan Deal. Hall back to Gooden. Kick ball. But Burton.
Little 2-3 zone.
Yeah. Mix things up. I kind of like that. Don't get too predictable. See if he can get the Lions offense out of rhythm with a different look. Now they're still in the 2-3. Polius trying to make something happen down low. Mason loses it. It's a pass.
Good look.
Yeah, it was a great look by Plummer.
Second number 14, Nathan Bailey. On the line, Robinson.
That foul was assessed to Nathan Bailey.
Keep waiting for that big SAGU run that they're known for.
It's been a little hidden as of late. SAGU's kind of had to really earn their wins the hard way through defense. Bailey gets his hand in there. And the jungle, the fans in the jungle here in the Schaefer Center don't agree with the call. Polius takes a seat. Kinghorn back in. Kinghorn with not such a great lead pass to Kashila. Oh, that's going to be a travel. One turnover deserves another turnover, I guess.
One of those great things you like for your guys to do, getting your hands in the passing lane, get those deflections, but then you turn over a turnover. Coach's nightmare.
We might have to add that to the stat list. How many turnovers led to a turnover? That's good defense on Kinghorn. Here come the Lions. Kashila. That's going to be too much body on Plummer. That will be 16 fouls for the Trailblazers. One more, and that will put SAGU into the 1-1. Looks like the Trailblazers call a quick timeout. Actually, Coach Dill for the Lions called that 30-second timeout. Wants to talk it over. Got a little lead. What's Coach saying here?
I think he's wanting to get a really good possession here. You want to come away with points. I mean, you're only up 7. You've been knocking on that door for that great run. If you can, put together a score right here and then get a stop, I think we'll be well on our way to one of those runs. But so right now he's probably drawing up something that's going to get Nick Mason a really good look. And, anytime you got Polius in, you got a chance at the putback. But I would say good possession, good look, and then lock up on defense.
Actually, Polius is out now, and Isaiah Bowling is in. Mason in, Tyler Kinghorn in, and controlling the backcourt will be Kashila and Noah Bowling. Still in the 2-3 is UNT. Nice rotation by the defense. Mason just goes up over number 40 for the UNT Trailblazers. Oh, that's a great move. Great move by Larry Rusk. Kind of gave that little head fake hesitation and then just took an extra 2 steps. We got the reverse. That was actually a tough shot.
Avoided the charge that Nick was trying to draw. Love to watch good guards play.
Mason. Back to back, and there you go, Coach. Like you said, Coach Dill says, let's get Mr. Mason involved. 2 plays after that timeout, 2 successful plays come at the hands of Nick Mason. Mason may be fortunate not to get the foul there.
Great look.
And that was a no-look Jason Kidd type pass from Noah Bowling. That's going to be on Kinghorn. It was a good little drag to wait for the contact by Javon Burton. Heads up play by the senior. You say you like good guard play, watching good guard play. I love to see good, seasoned, experienced players.
Oh, yeah.
There's nothing like it, man. You see all the tricks come out, and makes it really interesting. I love strategery. The strategic nature of the game of basketball is one of my favorite things in the world to watch.
Two really high-level teams with two great coaches. You know, maybe a North Carolina versus a Michigan State.
Delton Dill, he's a UNC fan, though.
Oh, yeah.
He said he got that from you. There's Tyler Kinghorn with the left hand delivering a knockout punch.
Oh, I'm a longtime Tar Heel fan.
He sets up. It goes off the mark. And they're going to say that goes on. I didn't really see anything there. They're assessing that to the Trailblazers, Amontre Williams. Williams. Yep. And that's going to go against Tyler Kinghorn.
Is he having a great year or what? Kinghorn is having a tremendous season.
He really is. That's two quick ones on Kinghorn, though. And now Polius has got to come in. Probably going to have to work real hard for the next 7 minutes. Carrying the load of the big man in the middle.
Similar to the other night, I think UNTD needs this to be single digits at the half. Sticking with that 2-3.
Nice. That was very Mahomes-esque look off over into the corner. Kashila goes for the gamble, misses. And number 1, Demarion Thornton makes the Lions pay. Yeah, a lot of contact there because Sheila drew it in. And that's the savviness right there, veteran play. Kind of really able to get both of those players off their feet. And then he goes in between them, splits them. And really, if they don't touch him, he's got now 2 players out. It's 5-on-3.
Oh, yeah, and then he's drew the help. There's typically what you try to do, make 2 people guard you, and then the zone kind of goes away.
He misses the front end of the 1-and-1. Polius blocks that one from behind. Kashila surveys the land, says, let's put the brakes on. Good. That's a nice move by the youngster. Hall stays home and gets the rebound off the good miss. Isaiah Bowling trying to play a little high-low game. No low. There he goes. Gooden with the low. Polius gets away with an over the back. And they're going to get the freshman, Keenan Gooden, for being in the lane just a little too long. You don't see too many 3-second calls anymore. UNTD being patient. Oh, that's a nice entry pass from Weston to Thornton. Thornton with the conversion. Nice little give and go.
Great look.
UNTD content with just playing a good half-court game that's way off the mark from the big guy, way outside. That's a carry. Yep.
That's what you try to do on the road.
Yeah.
Hang around.
Kashila looking puzzled, but I would have made that call if I was wearing stripes. That was obvious.
Yeah, anytime
underneath.
If it gains an advantage, you got to call it.
Yep. Yeah, it used to bother me, and really it started kind of happening in the late 90s, early millennial, where palming the basketball, as long as you're just kind of in a walk mode or whatever, you're not gaining any advantage. Referees don't call it. But the moment that you make a move and your defender gets left behind and your palm is underneath the ball, you're going to get rung up for it. And rightfully so, because that is a violation of one of the most fundamental rules of basketball. Well, back in the day, the technical term was palming, but carry. Yeah, colloquial. I had a brain slip there. I was like, what? We used to call it something else.
Some officials will call it double dribble. Because technically you stopped.
Yeah, right.
But I think you're right. The key is, did you gain an advantage on that defender? And I've heard some officials tell me that's her natural dribble, coach.
Huh? Okay, so he just naturally breaks the rule of the game. Okay, well, somebody's got to teach him. Oh, that was nice. Bowling got off his feet. Very fortunate not to get that foul. Oh, good no look by Hall. Polius, not sure what that was. And Kashila somehow wrangles it in and gets an easy 2 from it. Rusk just trying to make something happen. Oh, nice delivery. Nice little drop off by Burton. Monte Williams converts. Oh, that's a travel for the youngster, Keenan Gooden. You could see, well, you couldn't there. It didn't go back far enough, but that pivot foot slid about a foot.
That's a tough call, too, for officials to make.
Yeah. Delton and I talked about this during your game just a while ago about the big intention. I think it was 2 to 3 years ago that the referees really came down hard on the travel. They still do, but there was an intention to cut that out of the game.
So sometimes they anticipate it.
Yeah, exactly. And that's kind of what we were talking about, how nice pass by Isaiah Bowling. A 45-foot bounce pass. That was nice. Don't see that all the time, and that was pretty slick. Takes some talent. Yeah, but we were talking about the whole travel controversy because I think they They called,
Hannah Fellinger in the corner.
yeah.
Which she does. Sometimes we work with her in practice.
Actually, the one that we were talking about, I believe it was on Briscoe up at the top. Not the top, but over by the NAIA logo. And she really did it. She really did. But you could tell that it was an anticipation type call. Refs are extremely on edge with that intention, just looking for it. When you go looking for it, you can kind of justify and find something.
And it's just their attempt to be really good.
Yeah. But that is a way that we talked about over and under, the palming or the carrying. It is a way that you can gain an advantage.
Definitely.
Nice looking shot by Noah Bowling.
I hear we have another bowling coming next year.
Yeah, the sister playing for the women's volleyball team. Hopefully that wasn't confidential. We just.
Well, I was talking about the younger brother.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he just committed to.
Maybe I heard wrong.
No, both of them are coming.
Oh, wow. What a great athletic family. And that was put up there by Noah Bowling, trying to give Josh Kashila an alley-oop. Little awkward. Kashila couldn't get it. Oh, that was a nice shot by Thornton.
Well, if that's not official, I know they would really love it.
I know everyone at SAGU would. Nice put up by Mr. Polius. Oh, yeah, you're gonna have to get out there and guard Larry Rusk.
He's a good guard.
He really is. I mean, he's got a keen sense.
He controls the tempo. I mean, the guards for SAGU can really speed you up.
Yeah. Off shot by Kashila. Trailblazers have an opportunity to do a little catching up here. The Lions let Trailblazers off the hook there. Just under a minute left. And that's a good free throw.
Only a 6-point lead. Chance to make it 5. 51 seconds to go.
DeAndre Robinson hits both to make it a 5-point lead. And Coach, you mentioned it earlier. Kind of go into the locker room in single-digit territory. You almost consider that a win.
Yeah, on the road in conference, single digits, that's manageable. But there you go.
Wow, that had to be 33 feet from the basket. Noah Bowling. Good defense by the Lions. Good strategy by the Trailblazers to take as much time off the clock as possible. Limit the possessions that the Lions would have. Bowling with a quick shot. It goes in from the corner. Back to back 3-point shots for Noah Bowling. 9 really quick points for Noah Bowling to end this half. And not in single digits anymore.
That's right. You've just changed the temperature of that halftime talk.
So, 11 points. Or I should say 11-point lead when you had it with about 28 seconds left, you had it to 5 points. You had done a great job just kind of quietening down the pace that the Lions had in the game, and they had you up double digits, and then you got it back down to 5. It's going to be a good halftime, counted a win, and all of a sudden Noah Bowling shows up, and in the course of less than a minute, it's three-point shots in a row.
Man, the Bowlings, I mean, are they clutch or what?
In the first half, they provided 13 points of the 44 and 5 rebounds, but 7 assists.
Yeah. Brother to brother on that last 3.
Yeah.
And then it was the other bowling last Thursday night. What was that, 2 threes in the final?
Oh, yeah. Well, really it was 3 threes, but the final, it was back-to-back 3-point shots for Isaiah Bowling, really to get the win. They were down 10 points with under 2 minutes left in the game. So that was quite the response by the team to just somehow pull themselves up out of an offensive despair of a night.
All of those veterans.
Yeah, and then the just refocusing, not giving way to a loss. That was just what a great motivator. All right, we're going to go down courtside right now with our on-the-court reporter, Jazz Williams. She is with assistant coach Sutherland. Jazz, what does Coach Sutherland have to say about the first half?
Thanks, John. Coach, your team has dominated the stats the entire first half, but specifically, we're going to talk about rebounds, winning 2-1. How has this contributed to y'all's lead?
Man, that's really been one thing that we've tried to put emphasis on, even in the pregame. We've said, if we can handle the glass, that's one thing that's going to give us a strict advantage, and obviously the score kind of shows that. But we still need to pick it up in some other areas. So the turnovers especially have kind of been just hurting us big time. So they put a lot of pressure, and they're kind of just playing harder in some cases where we just need to kind of turn it on, turn it back off, but we need to just keep it at a high level, so that'll kind of help us out.
What's it going to take in this second half to come away with another conference home win?
Just kind of doing what we've been doing as far as playing to the high level that we're supposed to play. We can't take these guys lightly. Honestly, we got to win definitely the first 3 minutes of this second half, but mainly we got to win the second half. We need to tell ourselves that the score is 0-0 and need to play from here.
Thanks, Coach. Back to you, John.
Thanks, Jazz and Coach Sutherland. 2-1 on the defensive boards, and almost 2-1 overall rebounds. It's a great rebounding half of basketball for the Lions, and that definitely will help spread things out on the score part of that. But shooting 60, not 16, not 6, but 60% from the three-point line can't hurt. And wow, what a great shooting night. 6 for 10 for the Lions in the first half. Something to think about. Easy pinpoints to adjust to if you're on the losing end of that half. And I'm sure the Trailblazers are discussing that in the locker room right now. How do we stop the three-point shot? Because that is, they're 9 of the 11 points that you're down. Right now, we're going to kick it out to our sponsors and some messages, but we'll be back shortly with some second half analysis. Stay tuned. You are watching the SAGU Sports Network.
I loved being a part of the SAGU Business Department. Everything from the professors to the team projects to being in the classroom and getting that hands-on experience prepared me for my career today.
We have faculty that have years of experience in business, in the industry. We have entrepreneurs on our faculty, and all of them continue to be active out in the business world.
The SAGU Business Department is unmatched when it comes to integrating your faith and business. I learned that those two things don't have to be separate, and in fact it's vital that they do come together, because what makes you successful in business is your integrity.
We have a very solid board of advisors, and they are business leaders and community leaders, and they are constantly helping us understand what do we need to be teaching our students to help them go out and be excellent in their fields.
In my career now, everything is centered around working together as a team to complete a goal or a project. And being in that team atmosphere in the classroom is really what pushed me ahead to excel in my career.
We have students working in virtually every industry. We have students that have worked for Walt Disney World and continue in the marketing space. We have students that work for Apple. We have some that have started gyms. Really, the opportunities are endless, and that's really helping us to mold the program to be something that is current and relevant and helping these students to go out and get jobs immediately.
Honey, have you applied to that school yet? Not really into purple.
SAGU. Never say no to a lion.
Hey, going to college?
Yep.
SAGU, right?
Nope. Decided to go to Hogwarts.
SAGU. Never say no to a lion.
And we're back, getting ready for some second half action between your SAGU Lions and the UNTD, University of North Texas, Dallas branch campus. SAGU had a good first half. Had a really good offense. It was good to finally see. It's been a few games since they've been able to really post up the offense numbers like they did. And the Bowling brothers, as we kind of alluded to right at halftime, were a big part of the offensive action. Only 13 points between the two of them, but 9 of them
responsible for a lot of other points.
Yeah, with I believe it's 7 or 8 assists, but right there at the end, you saw a shooting exhibition put on, a clinic put on by Noah Bowling to end the half with 9 straight points.
44 points and a half is great. You're on pace for 88.
It's not the Lady Lions.
Right, yeah.
I mean, Lady Lions tonight, if you missed that, put up 98 points, and you exercised some kindness. Not going, I think you could have got the 100. You could have got the triple digits.
Yeah, well, I thought it was a great time to teach the girls about class.
Yeah, it was. It was a great move. I mean, big deal. I mean, that's nothing. But you had it under control. There's no need to pour gas on the fire. Not that there was a fire, really, but it was. It was great classy move, Coach. Oh, we got too much contact real early in the half. And that is going to go against Hashim Weston.
I would be curious to know if 44 in the first half is the most we've had in a while.
Yeah. I don't know that right off the bat, but this has not been an incredibly high-scoring season. Oh, good defense. Good defense by Tyler Kinghorn. Mason rips down the rebound, and then I'm gonna have to once again disagree with the man in stripe there. That's not necessary to call that a foul. Ball was under control. There was a little bumping of the bodies. Down to Kinghorn. Kinghorn's real good at putting up quick. I think maybe an extra second just to survey where you are. He's great at rising up and then finding out where he was, but at that particular position on the court, he's really dead even with the backboard. Maybe one dribble. I'm not a big advocate of putting a dribble down, but he's good enough. He's got great handles. Oh, nice feed by Isaiah Bowling
You tell your kids, post up further up so you don't make the backboard an all-conference defender.
Yeah, right. But that entry pass came from the corner, so it was a little tougher. Bad pass by the Trailblazers. And surprisingly enough, SAGU committed 3-1 more turnovers in the first half than the Trailblazers did, but it was the tenacious defensive rebounding, 2-1. And that defensive rebound means you're keeping the offense out of the opportunity to score. Isaiah Bowling responds with a long-range three from the corner, making it look really easy. UNT does not look or is not providing the sense of urgency that we felt in the first half.
Yeah, this...
And our statisticians in the back working and crunching the numbers just told us that kind of the answer to your question, have we scored 44 points in a half or more? And actually the last time we did was against UNTD, and it was 51 in the first half up in Dallas earlier in the season. So there you have it. Answers to your questions. Kind of like Disney around here.
Yeah.
Right? We know
you've got the best statistician.
We do. We have the best crew, and mostly our student crew. Here we have one of the best technical teams in the business, which has made the SAGU Sports Network, shameless plug here, #1 small college sports broadcast in the nation for about 10 years running.
You guys do a great job. We get lots of compliments all the time about you guys.
Well, we appreciate it. We love doing what we do, and SAGU has provided a great opportunity for these youngsters, these students that come through our program, great opportunities to get involved in the technical production field. And it's been a blast just being a part of it. And that's a good chance to segue into our social media. You see, everybody's on social media. It's just which one are you on? Well, we have a portal for you and your favorite social media: Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube, which is probably how most of you are watching tonight. And engage with us. There's a little chat feature on YouTube. Talk to us. Let us know that you're watching, where you're from. Who do you think the player of the game is going to be? Now, we got a little time to go, so it might be too early to call at this point, but maybe a little later we'll do a survey. Who is the player of the game? UNT. Trying to work hard, coming out of a timeout, and stop this. You were talking in the first half about the SAGU runs that they can go on, and they do this. They'll kind of nickel and dime you in runs, and 6 points, 6-0, 8-0 runs. The next thing you know, they're 18 points ahead, and that's exactly where we are right now.
Yeah, they're so intense on defense, and I mean, so fun to watch on defense. The guys love it.
Oh, that's going to stay with the Trailblazers. Good defense. Now you can kind of feel the intensity volume turning up with UNT, and Noah Bowling's down. Now he's been playing on a hurt ankle. Looked like he may have twisted it again. He's going to walk off on his own power. Trying to show coach, I got this. He doesn't want to come out. He's a competitor. A Larry call comes in for Noah Boley. Oh, great defense by Polius. But Nate Bailey comes out of that. Polius forced the turnover. Bailey gets the results. Kashila, crossover dribble, sees Isaiah Bowling in the corner. Bowling!
He's feeling it tonight. Great spacing.
Tickling the twine. You remember who used to say that? That's old school, man. You had to watch some old ACC basketball back in the day.
Was it Billy Packer?
It was Billy Packer, but that's a little too much forearm in the chest for Josh Kashila, pushing his man off. Yeah, see, he wouldn't have gotten that if he'd have kept that still. It was really his arm guard, but there's this little natural thing that happens as you extend, as you're slowing down. And I really don't think he pushed him. I just think it looked like it. Yeah, Packer and Durham used to call the games way back in the day which was Raycom Sports back then. Oh, blew the bunny. Perfect defense by Polius against Vaughn. That's going to be 10 seconds, I believe. Oh, no, it's a timeout. Coach Dill was concerned about it being 10 seconds. Great defense. Pressuring the Lions. And let's see. It's 21 left on the shot clock. Does I'm trying to think of the rule in college basketball now. It's changed a few times.
In the women's game, they have 1 second to get it over.
How did they do it in the men's game? Is it the same?
I'm pretty
We're about
sure
to see,
it's the
I
same,
guess.
yeah.
But isn't there? If you call a timeout, though, is that a 2 minute and under rule where when you guys call a timeout, you can advance to a half court?
Yes.
But not in this case.
Right.
I don't think.
That's one of the.
That's exactly where they were when they called the timeout. So I'm surprised that the refs weren't paying attention, and SAGU gets away with a 10-second violation. Clock resets to 20. Jacob Rainey's in the lineup on the floor, and there's Polius. Great hands, great technique in the paint. Oh, that's a good dish for an easy bucket for Vernon Johnson. But that pass was made by Christian Plummer.
Rainey missed the lob. It was there.
Rainey goes in with the left hand. This is the easy layup. Good cross-court pass off the mark with the long-range jumper there by London Ellison. Wow. Good hard take by Joel Polius.
Big time post move.
That is.
Just go throw that down. And then you're sitting here with an and one.
Yeah. I will say that the contact kind of pushed him out of it, so. I believe he's strong enough to do it. It's just does he want to take the chance? Sometimes you get a little, especially this year, the touchiness in the paint. You go in like that and you get a charge call. Oh, nice. Okay, that was well played by Desmond Vaughn. This is good timing. Come in, block Nate Bailey's shot. And that foul is going to go against Larry Rusk. It's going to be on the ground. So inbound play will have to happen. Nate Bailey to throw it in. Gets it out to Polius. It goes over Polius' head. Oh, good move. Great court awareness. Watch how he knows where he is on the spin. Really gets both defenders well under the basket. Not much you can do but foul at that point. Isaiah Bowling, maybe the weakest part of his game. That free throw line, that pesky.
It's too close for him.
Easy shot. Nobody guarding you. Free throw shot. He likes his shots to be a little more expensive.
Yes.
Hall. That was really well executed by Weston. Pulled the big guy out of position and then left the biggest player on the court to be guarded by the smallest player on the court.
SAGU keeps getting into the paint downhill.
Yeah, catching the Trailblazers on their heels quite a bit. Everything's reactive instead of proactive, which leads to a lot of fouls, actually. That's 16 fouls for the Trailblazers.
Paint touches as a team. I think that's a very important statistic.
They're going to call that a moving pick on Robinson. The coach is explaining to Robinson, you've got to hold your feet on the ground. Don't shift your hip. They will call it. And they did. Wow. Alaric Hall hits Isaiah Bowling in stride. That's just beautiful.
He's feeling it tonight.
He really is. 17. And it's coming to him. Nothing's really been forced by Bowling. Rainey trying to get a steal. Does jostle it loose. Trailblazers maintain possession. Long shot there by Plummer. No good. Rainey. And the crowd goes crazy because Rainey, it looked like Rainey had put his defender on skates, but you could see right there he grabbed him. And that's hard to see in real time, but we got the benefit of the replay and the good angle. Rainey reached up, tapped him just enough. And going that fast, with that much momentum, it doesn't take hardly anything to
Once again, you gained an advantage.
Yeah, he got an advantage on it. Good call by the refs. That's a, oh my. That wasn't a travel as much as it was a carry. In and out. Plummer can't get it to fall. Nate Bailey gets the rebound. And a Larry call. Larry Call does not have a V6. He's got a little body, but he packs a huge engine. It's not a V4 or V6 or even a V8. He's carrying a V12.
Oh, yeah.
In that little frame.
They're already in the bonus.
Yeah. And just 2 fouls away from a double bonus. This could get out of sorts if the Trailblazers don't find a way to score and then defensively just stop fouling.
Hall is just pesky.
It's just, I mean, we've said it so many times, but it's crazy how quick he is. And then his acceleration. Oh, he loses the ball there. Didn't protect his backside. Oh, nice. Oh, that is a pretty clip. That one. Put it. Send it to UNTD social media because they're going to want that one. That was very nice.
Went upstairs to get that one.
Yeah, he did. That's a little scary, too, because how fast. It's going to be a block. That was off the ball, too. Because that was a good tap in by Joel. Either that was a late whistle or that point should have counted.
He called it on the guy stepped over to draw the charge, but he didn't get there in time. And then Bowling landed on him, and so he called it on the pass and killed it before Polius was able to put back. Whether he did that or not.
Got it, yeah, no, but that was the result. Bowling must have heard us talking about him. He cleans up the free throw action there. Knocks them both down. Polius and Isaiah Bowling to the bench now. Gooden and Kinghorn, Jacob Rainey, and Larry Hall are all on the floor for the Lions. Tough pass. And Vaughn just couldn't handle it. Goes out of bounds. Unforced turnover for the Trailblazers. That's not how you're going to get back in it. 24-point deficit. Bailey. Oh, in and out. Good looking shot.
Yeah, really good action too.
I think they're going to get Keenan Gooden for that. Vernon Johnson hits his first of the two. And the second. Three-quarter court press. Let's see what happens here. Yeah, his foot's on the line. Really bad call there. They're doing a little mop duty. Larry Call is trying to. Coach Dill having a word with the ref about what about the rules, Mr. Ref? We disregarding the rule book today?
And you can go ask for help, but you can't go watch the replay.
Not in the NAIA, that's for sure.
But nothing wrong with saying, you know what, Coach, let me go ask my partner. That's okay to do.
Yeah. Maybe my partner's on the replay. Oh, Jacob Rainey converts and gives the good old Dean Smith point back at the assist from Keenan Gooden. Good layup. Good take by Hasheem Weston, the junior guard. Spacing's a little out of sorts for the Lions. Now they get back into order. Kinghorn being fronted. Can't get the ball down, so Nate Bailey elects to shoot. It's a bit of a travel. Didn't matter. And the floor, the referee is asking for some cleanup on aisle 3 over by the NAIA logo.
We were just talking in our coaches meeting today, 15 points to 20 points. That's still a close game in college basketball. If UNTD can put some stops and scores together, I mean, it's 20. 840 is a lot of time.
7 stops and 7 threes.
There you go.
And you're ahead. I mean, crazier things have been done, Coach. I mean, we kind of laugh at it. Sounds nearly impossible, but oh, that is a beautiful move by Keenan Gooden.
Didn't Reggie Miller do something like that? 9 or 12 points in 30 seconds or something like that by himself? To look that up.
Well, I have seen some crazy comebacks. I don't know if it was Reggie Miller, but he's been the initiator of some great comebacks. I'm not sure. I mean, more than one.
I think Rodney Rogers did it too.
Wow.
I think he did. I'll have to. 8 points in 9 seconds. Maybe.
Yeah. Well, Carolina one time in college, the college ranks, Dean Smith pulled off a 16-point comeback, and it was right 42 seconds, something like that. That was insane. And that was back in the day when there was no shot clock in college. Oh, great pass by Kashila. Kinghorn just missed it. Trailblazers taking their time. Good idea. They're on a little bit of a run. And they're going to say Jacob Rainey was holding his position. I believe he was, actually. Yep, fixed to the ground. Oh, Kashila puts a nice one up there for Kinghorn.
What a finish.
Yeah, that was very nice. Here come the Trailblazers. That was a travel. Didn't get called. Good defense by Kashila. Keeps getting tapped. Can't find its way in, though. Lions come away with just barely. Good effort by the Trailblazers. Couldn't get it to fall, though. Bailey one-handed over the top. Easy rebound for the Trailblazers. A lot of pressure being put on by Rusk. Larry Rusk goes up and gets fouled.
Vernon Johnson's only a freshman. He's putting together a night. 16 points, 9 rebounds. It's a good night.
It's a very good night. He is essentially their leading scorer. He and Curtis Coleman. But Vernon Johnson has played 16 games, started 16 games, averages just over 10 points a game. Larry Rusk, a 65% free throw shooter, kind of shows there. Got to convert those. You want to make a comeback. Oh, that is a nice shot by Josh Kashila. Just steps into it. One to the corner. That's off. Hall gets the rebound. Larry Hall has Larry Hall has 6 rebounds, Coach. Wow. Leading all players on the floor with 6 rebounds. Smallest guy on the court.
I've told you who he reminds me of, right?
I know we've talked about it a few times.
King Rice.
You did tell me King Rice.
I don't know if you agreed with me or not, but he has that same kind of energy.
Yeah, King Rice. I don't know if King Rice played that kind of defense, though. He was more of an offensive guru. Not that he didn't play defense. It was just.
Yeah, Dean's not letting you play much if you.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, the defense coming at you real hard there. Makes you second guess a couple things. You got to be absolutely committed to your move. If you don't, and that's a good old school fundamental coaching there says, if you're not going to be committed to your move, you probably shouldn't be making that move or a move. Know what you're going to do
before you get it.
Yeah.
And the great players know what they're going to do 2 plays before they get it.
Nice left-handed take by Javon Burton. Burton gets his 5th point of the game. Makes it look easy. Kashila puts in his 17th point. Vernon Johnson. they're trying to get it down to Kinghorn, and just nothing's working for the big man down in the paint. The passes are a little bit short, mistimed jumps, and they're a charge on the big guy. Oh, that's a nice take by Javon Burton. Trailblazers just trying to get something positive to happen. Hey, I like that. Good no call.
Body control.
Yeah, and just strength. Because that ball was handed by the Trailblazers. It was a good defensive play. And Bowling just wouldn't be denied. Here's a line change. Looks like 5 in, 5 out. For the Trailblazers. And Hughley, Hicks, Rainey come in. Rainey off the glass for his 5th point. Rainey with the steal. Oh, and it goes in.
Spark plug.
And they wave it off. Kinghorn goes up to just kind of tip it if it does come off. That happened so fast. Couldn't really tell if Kinghorn actually touched it. The breakaway dunk for Hughley. Oh, nice. Follow through on that jumper looked good.
It did. Nice looking shot.
That's Gaines with 3. One of the fan favorites, Byron Searles, gets into the game. Rainey trying to put on a little bit of a show. That's way off the mark. Rainey gets it up to Byron Searles. If this goes in, Todman. Oh, get in the ball, in the hole. Some of the fan favorites are on the floor. Got a hurt player. Looks like it might be London Ellison. SAGU training staff out there. I don't know if we have that on replay. I'd like to see maybe what happened. A lot of bodies getting mixed up together. Ellison makes a move, and you can see right there, way out, that his knee buckled, and he's not putting any pressure on that right knee. Oh, good. He's on his own power, walking, a little banged up. Good old Stu, the SAGU head trainer. He always has a little bit of magic dirt.
Yes, he does.
As Peyton Manning would say, just rub some dirt on it. $19-point lead for the Lions. And got Coach Dill coaching up the youngsters. You don't see this much, but
it's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Those guys work hard
every day. Really great support cast. And this SAGU bench is very deep. And these guys, you got to be ready. If you're on Delton Dill's team, you got to be ready. Just because you proverbially are at the end of the bench does not mean you won't get in. And I've seen him go all the way to the very last seat and bring guys in what you would say high minutes of value. And you got to be ready.
Yeah, take advantage of your opportunity. Ellison's one of those guys that he does things that's not really in the box score, but, man, he's a really good defender. He can set screens. He's only got 3 rebounds, but he has the makings of being a really good rebounder. Great physical player.
He walked off the injury, came back, hit one of his 2 free throws. One down to Robinson. That is a jump ball. Stays with the Trailblazers. Good save. But Gaines. A little old school, like cuff the ball. Robinson working hard underneath. Gets the putback. 16-point game. Shot clock's off. Jacob Rainey. And that is the ball game. Lions do again what they had done earlier in the year and got a win. So in round 2, they started all over again. Get a win on their floor this time over the University of North Texas, Dallas. Fairly uneventful ending there. But it was good to see all the players for the Lions get on the court and get some minutes. And quite a few of them got some buckets.
They did.
Good game overall for the Lions and kind of an offensive breakthrough. it felt a little easier, at least today.
They clicked a little more.
Yeah, there was some rhythm. And that was, I think, what Coach Dill and you guys had coaches meeting today, but I had talked to him earlier, and he was just kind of asking that from the team. Hey, let's just stay focused, stay true to who we are, and good things will come out of that. We don't have to force it. That's why we emphasize playing great defense, because that will win games when we're not shooting well. We're in a little bit of slump. You hear players going through slumps. Teams often go through slumps. Now, I will say in the past years that these slumps dictated that loss column a lot of time, where this year it's been so different that it's shown up in the win column, even in the slump. So it's good to see them starting to break out offensively. And Mr. Bowling, Isaiah Bowling, had a lot to say about that, shooting so well from long distance. His brother, Noah Bowling, shot really well. And the rest of the team, Josh Kashila, had a great night, just doing what he does, shooting from close range, mid-range, long range. He can do it all. And speaking of Josh Kashila, he is down on the court with our courtside reporter, Jazra Williams. Jazra, what does Mr. Bowling have to say for himself after this great game?
Thanks, John. Cash, you ended with 17 points, shooting at a high 72% from the field. How does it feel to be able to contribute to your team at such a high level?
It feels really nice. I just allowed the game to come to me, so my team has really helped my job a lot easier, so yeah.
What are y'all taking away from this game, taking to Tex West today at home?
Just playing together and moving the ball, really. That's really about it, because when we play together, that's when we're at our best, so yeah.
Thank you, Cash, and congratulations. Back to you, John.
Thanks, Jazz. Jazz might be one of the hardest working students on this campus, doing double duty, playing a big-time game today, and then doing her on-the-court interview opportunities with she's in the digital media arts program, the communication program, and she is a great asset.
Very talented.
That is a lot of fun to see. Students interviewing students, and Mr. Kashila had a great game, and that's what they really need. They need the seniors to step up. Mr. Kashila, Mr. Polius, this COVID year, this extra year, this is their redemption opportunity after not making it quite all the way to the championship game last year with a great team. They did go to the Final Four. They don't want to just repeat the Final Four. They have something in mind, and that is called bringing home the national championship banner. And that's what they talk about all the time. I think they're not trying to let it dominate their conversation, but we know that has been said, and it is on their mind. And they are the 12th ranked team in the nation for a reason. Actually, they've fallen a couple spots with a couple tough losses, but time will tell if they can really get a good run going offensively, especially in the Sooner Athletic Conference down this last stretch. I believe that ranking will go up. They'll get a fantastic seeding in the national tournament, and maybe bring SAGU its first ever NAIA national championship. That would be something, wouldn't it, Coach?
It would. Maybe tonight will catapult them on a good run as we get, halfway through conference. Now we're heading down the stretch run. Tonight's offensive, I don't know if explosion is too strong of a word, but it's been better. And we were better tonight than we have been. So
absolutely. And it's good to see the ball go into the bucket, right? Well, speaking of explosions, good friend, Thursday night is going to be on.
Oh, yeah.
It is going to be on. Two really good teams come in here. Same school, men's and women's basketball. Another doubleheader on Thursday night. SAGU takes on the University of Science and Arts of Oklahoma. And in the men's category, they are the team that is really trying to knock SAGU off. And maybe, just maybe, most capable. They bring a high-powered offense into the Schaefer Center, and you're not going to want to miss this. Give us a little rundown on what to expect in the women's game.
High-powered offense. They can go inside. They can go outside. They got a great post presence. Shooters everywhere. It's a tall task.
Will it be a very fast-paced game, kind of like today?
Yeah, definitely. Most definitely.
So you're saying, all I hear you saying is, we will score over 100.
Hey, if I'm able to just speak it, then yes.
And make it happen?
But, they play a little defense, too, so we got our work cut out for us. We're going to try to be functionally fast, but we'll see what happens.
Yeah, man, that's going to be a great game. 2 great games. You're not going to want to miss that. Tip-off at 6 p.m. on Thursday night for the women's game, and then right after that, the men's game. It'll probably be one of the most paid attention to, maybe viewed games of the week, because you got 2 nationally ranked teams going against each other. That doesn't happen every night in every conference, but it will be something you don't want to miss. Well, that's been all the action we can provide for you this evening. We are so glad you tuned in and watch and support your Lions. Stay tuned with us through our social media portals, Facebook, Twitter, and obviously on YouTube. You can watch the live game action. Thank you so much for being a part of what we do here at SAGU. My name is John Cookman, and you have been watching the SAGU Sports Network.